How's it everyone? Grant here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to take a look at the Spigen Rugged Armor case for the HTC U Ultra. So if you've been following my channel, you know that I really like the Rugged Armor from Spigen. I like it because it's a very minimalistic case while adding some drop protection as well as adding that soft touch back. And so with the U Ultra, given that it has this really shiny, albeit really beautiful back, it's definitely a fingerprint magnet, and it definitely is a bit slippery. So if you don't like the free shell style case that came in the box, because it is a shell style case, it will scratch up a bit, plus because it's a hard case or a hard shell, it can be slippery as well, so it can still slip around. And if you want a little bit extra grip, you might want a third-party case. And so if you want to kind of change up your look a bit and you don't mind going with a non-see-through case, there is the Rugged Armor from Spigen. So we'll pull the tri-tab and we'll take the case out real quick. And it's the standard Spigen Rugged Armor case. It's going to have this nice soft touch back, like I said, which is why I really like it. It adds a really nice feel to the palm of your hand. It's got the carbon fiber top and bottom at the accents. I'm not so much a big fan about that, but it does add a little bit of look to your device. It'll have all the cutouts for your camera as well as your flash. It'll have the mic cutout on the bottom because this does have 4 mics, and one of them is placed right there for that 3D audio sound. Cutouts on the bottom for your speaker grill, USB Type-C, as well as your other mic. You've got the power button, which is actually ridged as well, which I do like, is a nice touch. Having a ridged power button for feel, as well as your volume rockers there, and another mic cutout at the top. So if we put the case on, there you go. So standard Spigen look. It'll give your U Ultra a different look. I know the selling feature is that shiny back, but maybe you want to change up the look of your device because you're going into a setting like work or a nice dinner, somewhere you don't want to be showing off a flashy phone, a little bit more reserved and conserved type of a look. This case can help do that for you. Also, if you just want to add a bit more grip, like I said, and you don't want to use the free plastic shell case that came with the case, this will do it for you too. It's got that, like I said, nice soft touch back, adds a lot of nice grip to the device. As you can see, like I pointed out, the cutouts are there and they all line up. And the top, it also has a little bit of a lip on it, if you can see that there. So if you want to lay your phone face down, you won't be scratching up the front of your device. It also adds alignment there on the back, if you can get that up there so you can see. So it adds some protection to your camera sensor and flash as well. So when you lay it on the back, you don't have to worry about that because this does have that protruding camera back. So it gives you some protection there as well. So the other thing that I want to kind of note on the Spigen is that it's a very minimal case, so it's not very bulky, which is why I like it. I don't like bulky cases. I like thin cases that don't add too much bulk, that do add the grip that I need, as well as a little bit of drop protection. And I wasn't sure how much drop protection the Rugged Armor really had, given that it was such a thin case. If we pull it off really quickly, you'll notice it does have that web pattern back for shock absorption, and so I wasn't really sure how well that worked, but let me tell you, this thing definitely does work. I've got that on my Pixel here, and I had this out when I was outside. I actually dropped it on the pavement. I almost never drop my devices, so I never really know how good of a drop protection they provide, and I'm not going to do drop tests. But in a real life situation, I was out and I dropped this on some asphalt pavement, and it took a spill right here. So I'm not sure if you can kind of see that, but there's a little bit of a mark there. I can totally feel it, as well as a mark there on the bottom. So it actually was a corner drop, so it actually landed on the pavement, on the corner, bounced on the other corner. So if I did not have a case, this definitely would have shattered the glass on my display, maybe on the back, being that it took that corner hit. Corner hits are the worst. This thing survived it. The Pixel, I'll take the case off. 0 scratches on this thing. No scratches in the corners. Screen's perfectly intact. So if you're wondering if the Rugged Armor offers any kind of drop protection, real world usage and experience, it definitely does. So if you wanted something to provide you with more grip, because this does have that slippery shiny back, you like that soft touch feel without adding a ton of bulk, with the peace of mind of drop protection, the Spigen Rugged Armor is definitely a pretty good choice here. So just wanted to do a quick run through of that, share that experience with you, and if you have any other questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. But other than that, as always, thanks for watching, everyone.